Hello everyone, Captain Bravo back with another video for you. I'm very excited about this one. This is my very first unboxing. I'll be unboxing a copy of Terror of the Inverse Omni Lords today. And another exciting note, this is my first video made from my very own apartment. Booyah, I am adulting. And I'm going to prove I'm an adult by unboxing a box of children's trading cards. So, going to be awesome. Really excited. As I said, this is my first box. And I hope you really all enjoy what's about to happen. Alright, so this is the perfect pack for Buddyfight 100, which means there's only rare or above cards in here, no commons. This is the set where the Inverse Omni Lords came out. So this is very exciting. Like, they're just as powerful as the actual Omni Lords. And you know it is fun to have a bad guy card. As long as you say the Team Rocket anthem while doing it. Alright, so let's try to open this. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. I think. I will get this. Friggin' technology. There we go. There we go. Now that's where it goes. Okay. So let's open my flag pack first. There we go. Oh, there's an opening tab. Alright, so looks like I have a Star Dragon World flag, Hero World flag, and an Ancient World flag. All great worlds. I probably have to build Star Dragon World again. Okay. So there's 10 packs in here, 7 cards in each pack. Here's the first one. Let's see what I get. Very exciting. Alright. First card, Dragon Knight and Taku. It's like a size 1, 3000 power, 2 critical, 1000 defense. When it enters a field, if I have another Dragon Knight, I can equip an item for my drop zone by paying the equip cost. Uncommon. Alright, next we have Shadowbreak Knight Leonid. Dungeon World, an Adventurer and Knight, 1 gauge, 5000 power, 2000 defense, 2 critical. When it attacks, if I have an Adventurer item equipped, this card gets Penetrate, and if I have 2 items equipped, gets double attack. So that is pretty nice. Alright, next card, Rampage Express, Gun Diesel. I'm going to call him Vin, for obvious reasons. He is a size 2 Hero World Brave Machine and Dark Hero, 7000 power, 2 critical, 4000 defense. At the end of the battle, he is destroyed, and he has Penetrate. Next card is a spell from Magic World, On Fleek. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean in the Urban Dictionary, but I'm not cool, so I don't need to know. Alright, so it's you pay 1 life to cast it, and you put this into the soul of a size 2 or greater 72 pillars. If this card is in the soul of a 72 pillars, that monster gets 1000 defense and power and soul guard. So not bad. I'd probably put that in with Death Modi. Next one is a weapon for Ancient World, Poison Flame Armor Mushibame. Right there, it's pretty nice. 1 critical, 3000 power. You pay 1 life. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So, a bit risky, but you know what, we can figure out how to make it work. Obviously, I'm thinking it's going to go with Venom Nova. Next, I have a Legend World monster. Oh, nice. I don't have many Legend Worlds. Flying Dutchman, a Hero attribute and 100 Demons attribute. Pretty nice. Size 3, 9000 power, 2 critical, 6000 defense. 2 gauge for calling. When it enters the field, I can put 1 monster from my deck into my drop zone and shuffle the deck. It has 2000 power, or double attack. Here's what I was looking for. Inverse First Omni Lord, Kagezian. Oops. Yeah. My first Inverse Omni Lord. Kind of cool since I'm building a Skull Warriors deck. He's Omni Lord, pay 1 gauge to call. And has the same ability as regular Xian, but 4 critical, 6000 power, 1000 defense. Alright, next pack. Pretty excited. The first pack was pretty nice. Let's see what I get here. Ah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, first card, Elusive Phantom, Kirimagura. It's a Skull Demon 100, or Skull Warrior 100 Demon I really like. Size 2, 6,000 power, 3 critical, 1,000 defense. When it enters the field, you can destroy one of your opponent's gauge, and he does get destroyed at the end of the turn. Ah, here's a Hero Classic. I've seen through your moves. You can nullify an attack if you do not have a monster in the center. Next, I have a spell from Danger World. It's a Dual Dragon Battle Aura spell. 3,000 power and defense and counterattack to a Dual Dragon. Not bad. Okay, next card is a Widar Sarkal weapon from Legend World. 1,000 power, 1 defense. Magic Sword Azoth. Pretty nice. 1 gauge equip cost. This can attack even if there's a Widar Sarkal in the center. And other than damage dealt by an attack, any effect damage is reduced by 1. Next we have a set spell from Magic World, Bar King Solomon. Shiny. I like shiny. 1 gauge to cast. Other than during your opponent's start phase, and the number of cards in your opponent's hand increases, your opponent has to discard one of those cards. Only activates once per turn. You can only have one of these on the field. Second to last card in the pack. Amassed Spinning Aura, a Danger World Battle Aura Charge and Draw spell. Nice Ryuga art on there. You put the top card of your deck into the gauge. If you have 6 life or less, you can also draw a card. Last card in the pack is a monster from Dragon World with 4,000 power, 1,000 defense, and 2 critical. 5th Omni Armored Dragon Flame Summoning Rando. Neat. 1 gauge to call. When it enters the field, you can put up to 1 monster with 5th Omni and its card name from your drop zone into your hand. However, you take 1 damage if you do, which will, of course, let you activate different effects. Also realizing my voice is a bit off today. I'm sorry. I just got over the flu yesterday. Thought I was going to die for a moment there, but I'm actually fine. Alright, third pack. Out of like 10, I think. I'm personally loving what's going on so far. Alright. First card is 100 Demons Armor Knight from Danger World. Neat. It is Armor Knight Evil Eye. 3,000 power, 1 critical, size 0 and 1,000 defense. This thing has, when a monster with move enters your opponent's field, or when a monster does move, you get hit with a Thunder Mine, or your opponent gets hit with a Thunder Mine. Next is a charge spell from Star Dragon World, Automatic Save. This card lets you put cards in the top of your deck into your gauge equal the number of monsters on your field. Next is a enhanced card from Dungeon World, Enemin Gold A. Sounds a bit dirty. You choose a dungeon enemy on your field, and it gets 1,000 power and defense and counterattack. So not as good as like that Dual Dragon spell, but still works fine. Alright, next card. My first card from Darkness Dragon World, Ability Shift. It's cool. It's a Death and Deep attribute spell. You choose a monster on your field in battle, and for the battle you increase its defense by equal amount of its power. Next card is a Raging Spirits card from Ancient World, Death Reanimated Dragon Reborn. Pretty sweet art. You can only cast this if you have 5 lives or less. You discard your entire hand and draw 3 cards. You can only cast this once per turn. You can cast it if there's nothing in your hand. So it's the Ancient World Grimoire. Pretty nice. I'm going to use that in my Raging Spirits deck coming out. Alright, next is a Dungeon World Trap and Destruction Trap Room. I personally like this in my Adventurer Dungeon Enemy deck. You pay 2 gauge. If you have an Adventurer on the field, you can destroy an item in your opponent's field. If you have a Dungeon Enemy, you destroy a spell. And if you have a Demon Lord, you can destroy a monster on their field. As far as it is to my understanding, you can use multiple effects as long as you have the correct cards on the field. So you could possibly use all three. Next, the last card in the pack is a Legend World size 1 monster, 3,000 power, 1,000 defense, 2 critical. Marchioness Elizabeth. I probably slaughtered that first name, but there you go. She's shiny. You can put a Widar Circle from your field into the drop zone. If you do, you can call a size 1 or less Widar Circle from the drop zone. Pretty nice. All right, fourth pack. This really is fun. I enjoy doing this a lot. All right. Oh, this is a good pack. Very good pack. All right, first card. Songheart Ninja Kogetsu, 100 Demon Ninja card. From Continental World, 3,000 power, 1 critical, 2,000 defense. It's also 100 demons. When this card deals damage to your opponent, you can choose up to 2 cards from your opponent's drop zone and put them on the bottom of their deck in any order. This could mess up cards that need a certain amount of things in the drop zone to cast things. It also has a Thunder Mine for size 2 monsters. Next card is a charge and move spell from Star Dragon World, Spectrum Body. You can only cast this card during an attack on a size 2 or less monster without a soul. You can return that monster to your hand and put the top card of the deck into your gauge. Next is an oldie but goodie for Hero World. It's About Time I Got Serious. Love this. If your life is 6 or less, you can pay 1 gauge and draw 2 cards. Very fond of that card. I use it for my own Quartet 5 deck. Another Gun Diesel in this pack. It's cool. I'm trying to build Dark Heroes. Next is a Raging Spirit spell from Ancient World, Enduring Hardships and Dragons. More sweet art. Next time you would take damage this turn is reduced by 3. However, you do need a size 3 monster on the field to cast it. Next we have a Star Dragon World weapon. It looks like we have Cosmos Saber Dark Matter. 3,000 power, 2 critical card. Very nice. Yeah. You pay 1 gauge and 1 life. This card can attack even if there's a monster in your center. Oh, gorgeous. This is one of the cards I was really hoping for. The last card in the pack is a size 2 monster from Hero World. 5,000 power, 5,000 defense, 2 critical. Dark Hero attribute. 9th Omni Brave Lord Makuru. Yeah. I've been looking for this guy. Now I just need 4 more. So loads of fun trying to find that. I'm just going to actually start setting aside the Omni Lords I pull, because that's what I've really been looking for in this pack. I love Omni Lords. I want to try to make a deck with one as a buddy, working on the Xian deck. All right, next pack. I'm going to have fun with this pack too. We're going to do well. All right, first is a Dragon Knight spell from Dragon World. Night Assault. A little confused why they're still releasing Dragon Knight cards when I think Nobuo, the only guy that played Dragon Knights, I think he's permanently in Dungeon World. I could be wrong. I haven't seen many episodes of Triple D yet. Alright, you can choose a Dragon Knight on your field. For this turn, its attack cannot be nullified if it's the only card attacking. Here's another I've seen through your moves. Very nice. Another Shadowbreak Knight Leonid. So a bit of repeats in this pack, but hey, some good cards. Here's another On Fleek. Still don't know what that means. Here's a size 0 monster from Hero World. 2,000 power, 1 critical, 1,000 defense. Dark Hero attribute, Noble Knight of Darkness, Kill Knight. I like this guy. He works in some sweet discard combos. When this card is put in your hand from your drop zone, from the hand into the drop zone, put the top card of your deck into the gauge, or put a card from your opponent's gauge into the drop zone. At the end of the battle for this card, if you have a Dark Hero item equipped, it returns to your hand. Next, got a sweet monster for Danger World. Size 0, 2,000 power, 2,000 defense, 1 critical. 8th Omni Dual Dragon Spiridos. Neat. Pay 1 gauge. If you do, put this card from your field into the soul of another dual dragon on the field. And if it's in the soul, that dragon gets penetrate. So great move with your Omni Lord. Ooh, here is a very sweet card I was also hoping to get. Size 0, 3000 power, 1 critical, 1000 defense, 72 pillars. Boy transformation, Osmodai. This will do wonderfully in my 72 pillars deck. Oh, Kiddo Die. Cool. Nice name there. When this card enters the field, I can discard a card from the hand. If I do, I can return a card in the opponent's field into the hand. Just set that aside. Like favorite cards I got. Okay, next pack. Still ultra exciting. I don't know what the hell that is. Some confusing things in this pack. Oh, this last card's a doozy. Okay, first up we have a spell from Legend World. It's a hero attribute, Fleeting Dream. Pay 1 gauge, it's a set spell. But when a size 2 or greater Legend World monster enters your field, you can call up to 1 size 1 or less hero monster from your deck by paying the call cost. Only activates once per turn, you can only set 1 at a time. Another card I was looking for my Skull Warriors. First Omni Beast Messenger, Goishigoma. This guy is great. If you're going to call a size 2 or greater Skull Warrior, for example, Zeon, its call cost is reduced by 1 gauge. So let's say you only have 2 gauge. You can call him, pay the 1 gauge for Zeon. He's a size 0, so of course he so he can be on there with Zeon. And then you still have another gauge left over for Zeon's ability. So he's awesome. I still need 2 more. Next is a weapon, Battle Aura weapon from Danger World. 8th Omni Spear, Storm Thrust, 6000 power, 2 critical. Gotta love the 8th Omni stuff coming out. Pay 1 gauge and 1 life. When this card attacks and destroys your opponent's monster, for this turn it gets double attack. So again, a way to maximize your attacks when playing a size 3 monster. Got myself another Azoth. Ooh, a foil Fleeting Dream. 2 in the same pack. Looks like I have a size 0 Raging Spirits monster from Ancient World. 4000 power, 1000 defense, 1 critical. Dragon Kid Zack. Now he looks fun. He just looks fun. I can only call this if I have a size 3 Raging Spirits on the field. When it enters the field, you can put a card from your deck into your gauge. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be, but here we are. Size 2 from Legend World. A deity. 5000 power, 5000 defense, 2 critical. Deity of Buddyfight realm, self-proclaimed. Godo Funayama. His ability is Wah Wah Was Up. When it enters the field, each fighter may say Wah Wah Was Up. The fighter who says it gains 1 life and discards a card from his or her hand. The fighter that does not say it puts the top card of his deck into the gauge. I don't know what they're trying to do with this, but it freaks me the hell out. I'm probably still going to use it. I just need a Legend World deck. Alright, next pack. Almost there. We have like 4 more, counting this one. Check that out. Alright. Yay! The Dragon World, or Magic World card. Oh, I'm feeling real good about this pack. You're going to love the last card. First card is a 72 Pillars Destruction set spell from, or not set spell, excuse me, from Magic World. Great spell, Demon's Concert. The amount of gauge written on the cast cost of this card is reduced by the number of 72 pillars on your field. It's 6 gauge, and you can destroy all monsters in your opponent's field. Now, with 72 pillars, it's quite easy to fill up the field, since, especially with my build, you mostly play size 1s. So you're going to do well there. So you can potentially, let's say you got a set spell, like say the Arc, or Noisy Dance Room. You have 3 size 1s in the field, and then Sorcerer Book Goetia, which is also 72 pillars. You could potentially be paying 1 gauge for this. All right, next card, Blessing of Neris, a spell from Dungeon World, my favorite RPG world. You can put this into the soul of a dungeon enemy on your field, and that monster gets 3,000 power. Next, a Deep Charge attribute card from Darkness Dragon World, Deadly Boost. And the Moron is on the front of it. You can put the top 3 cards of your deck into the gauge. At the end of the turn, put all cards in your gauge into the drop zone. So this might be a big finisher card. You don't want to use it just to use it. All right, next, a size 1, 72 pillars monster, 2,000 power, 2 critical, 2,000 defense. Demon Dealer Hagenti. Booze! Yay! When it enters the field, by the effect of a card, you can charge 1 card from your deck and gain a life. Another Poison Flame armor. Be fun. Ooh, a Dark Hero, size 1, 3,000 power, 2 critical, 1,000 defense. Shadow Hero Weiss. Weiss Schwartz! No, we're not doing that. All right, pay 1 gauge. When it enters the field, you can discard a Dark Hero from your hand and destroy an item in your opponent's field. It returns to your hand after the battle. Now, here comes something awesome. From Dragon World, size 3, 6,000 power, 3 critical, 6,000 defense. Omni Lord. Armor Dragon and Green Dragon. Inverse 5th Omni Dragon Lord, Crazed Tenbu. My very first Buddy Rare. Yeah. When it enters the field by paying 2 gauge, choose a monster item in your opponent's field and put a soul from that card into his or her drop zone and destroy the card. As it is, by my understanding, you don't need to destroy the soul. You can still destroy the card. I could be wrong, but this is my understanding. All right, 7th pack, 3 to go, including this one. So far, it's been a great box. I am excited. All right, all right. Yep. First card, another Evil Eye. Second card, another Sonic Heart Ninja. Third card, another Spectrum Body. This card is a weapon from Katana World. 2,000 power, 2 critical. Ninja Blade, Chiri Zakura. I like the sound of that. That's nice. During your attack phase, you can destroy a monster on your field. This gets 5,000 power if you do so. Next card is a spell from Hero World, a Destruction. I won't die from just that. Gotta love the names of the Hero World spells. Like, I've seen through your moves. It's about time I got serious. I'm not gonna die from just that. Comic book stuff here, gotta love it. You can only cast this when a monster leaves your field during the attack phase. Pay 1 gauge, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. So pretty cool. I'm loving it. Next is a rune attribute spell from Legend World, Gnosis Guard. Discard a card from your hand and put a size 0 from your drop zone into your hand. You can only cast this once per turn. Last card, real mean looking thing, a Death and Destruction attribute card from Darkness Dragon World, Death Trap. And there, of course, is Belith. He's not having a good day. Alright, pay 1 life, destroy a monster in your opponent's field. If the monster is destroyed by is size 2 or less, you can pay a gauge and return Death Trap to your hand. So that is a mean thing. I would use it because I'm a terrible person. So yeah, why not? That looks like some good stuff in this pack too. First, another Nataku. Look at him, he's so cute. Another Gold A. Next is a Ninja Arts Demon Way and Water Attribute spell card from Katana World, Waterploy, Hyoko Suionen. I probably said that wrong. You can only cast this if a monster in your field's been destroyed. You can put a water monster or a size 1 or less monster from your drop zone in your hand. So it works great for Katana World, of course. Another Death Reanimated Dragon Reborn. So using that. Another It's About Time I Got Serious. Next, I have Fireploy Ninja Tornosuke. Size 2 Ninja. Also a Fire Attribute monster. 4,000 power, 2 critical, 3,000 defense. When it enters the field, if I have Ninja Arts in the field, I can destroy a monster on the opponent's field. It also has move. Damn, this thing is freaky. Size 1 Black Dragon and Destruction Attribute monster from Darkness Dragon World. 2,000 power, 2 critical, 2,000 defense. Servant of the Wicked Lord Nightmare. I'm guessing it goes with the Void Omni Lord Nagulbaus. Pay 1 gauge. When it enters the field, you can put a destruction from your drop zone into your hand. So it looks like a pretty staple card for Darkness Dragon World to me. Pretty nice. Alright, this is the last pack. It's been really exciting. I'm hoping for some really good stuff from this pack. Alright, next, Great Spell Demon's Concert. Another one of those. Another Waterploy Kyokosuin. Another Kill Knight. Needed that. Another Hagenti. Another I Won't Die From Just That. Something else I needed. A Jugen Rensa. Demon Way. When this is cast, its effect depends on the number of Skull Warriors on your field. First off, you get to put a deck in or card from the deck in the gauge. Then, if you have 2 or more Skull Warrior, you draw a card. If you have 3 or more on the field, you gain a life. So, potentially awesome. Fortunately, you can only cast this once per turn. Otherwise, I'd be spamming them like all 4 in a turn. Next, we have, for the last card in the box, a size 0 Darkness Dragon World Death and Deep attribute monster with 1,000 power and defense and 2 critical, Gate Guider Stiju. Wow, I'm bad at this. Okay. He's got the Shadow Dive ability and a lifelink of 1. So that was pretty awesome. I'm very pleased with this box. Got some good stuff. For Omni Lords, again, I pulled a Kagezian, a Makuru, yes, and my buddy Rare was Crazed Tenbu. And pretty excited, of course, about Kiddo Modai. Right? Kidodai, thank you. So thanks for joining me today. This was a lot of fun. I hope to have another unboxing soon. I thank you so much for this. Have a great day.